the delay. As you could readily see, we were switching out our normal system for the backup system this evening. So we are ready to go this evening. This evening's a special evening for us because it's an opportunity, unlike co-curricular activities and sporting events and those types of things, where our students are readily available, they participate, they're recognized at a high level. This is the night for us that is so special. This truly speaks to what we're all about, which is academics and our academic awards. And the students that are here tonight to be recognized truly should be commended by everyone for all of their efforts in the classroom where it counts the most. So on behalf of the entire administration and school district, I would like to begin tonight's program by congratulating every student that's in attendance tonight. You deserve to be here, and we are really proud of you. So thank you to all of you. As a parent of 3 children of my own, I know how difficult it is for parents to go from fields to musicals to band practice to club practice to all of the extracurricular activities, scouts, all of the things that we run around and we do for our children. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, family members, and I always like to recognize the efforts of those because without our family support, it becomes increasingly more difficult to achieve the highest regard in terms of academics and success. So we also would like to take this opportunity to thank all of the parents who are here this evening as well, grandparents and family members. And just like in a few weeks, I generally do not speak long at graduation. So a little different tonight. I lead. At graduation, I will close, so you'll be happy when I stand up. But this evening, we're going to begin our awards. We have a number of those. Mr. Fernandez, Mr. Thomas are here joining me this evening, and each of us will take a turn in honoring our students. So, our first award this evening is the National Merit Scholarship winners. And what we'd like our winners to do, because this is your moment, we'd like you to proceed to this entrance of the stage, come across the stage, and then you can exit right here, and we'll give everybody an opportunity to do so. So at the conclusion of the reading of the names, if you could hold your applause to the end, that would be appreciated so everybody can hear all of the names of our winners. One of the most academically competitive endeavors in the nation is the National Merit Scholarship Program. These winners represent some of the best and brightest minds in the country. These students have met the rigorous academic requirements that confer a distinctive place in representing Kennett High School across the United States. Our National Merit Commended students, about 34,000 commended students throughout the nation have been recognized for their exceptional academic promise. Commended students placed among the top 5% of more than 1.5 million students. Our commended students are Matthew Bunke, Stephen Doroba, Laura Elliott, Jacob Ettinger, Arshia Fabry, Phoebe Hertler, Haley Jiang, Jessica Rosenau, Annabelle Schmidt, Zhejuan Shen, and Kavya Shetty. Congratulations. National Merit semifinalists. Approximately 16,000 students throughout the 50 states attain this distinction and include the highest scoring entrants in the state. Kennett High School's National Merit semifinalists are Liam Bonage and David Lavin. National Merit Finalists. The National Merit Finalists represent less than 1% of U.S. high school seniors and are the highest scoring entrants in the country. Of the 16,000 semifinalists announced in September, Kennett High School was recognized for the extremely outstanding performance of the following National Merit Finalists: Jonathan Baumel, Nicole Brown, Richard Doty, Catherine Gallivan, and Peter O'Sullivan. National Merit $2,500 Scholarship. The $2,500 National Merit Scholarships are the awards for which every finalist is considered. According to a release from the National Merit Scholarship Corporation, these finalists are recognized for academic promise and distinguished performance in the 2015 competition. This year's recipients are Jonathan Baumel and Peter O'Sullivan. The Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce Scholarship is presented to a senior who has exhibited academic excellence and service to the school and community, and who will continue his or her education majoring in business or a business-related field. I'd like to invite Mrs. Kuhn up from the Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce to present the next award. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for inviting me to participate in this very special evening. First and foremost, on behalf of the Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce, we would like to offer the 2015 graduating class our congratulations. So, very good achievements. We are proud to partner with Kennett High School, and we are thrilled to present the Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce Academic Achievement Award. Chambers of Commerce around the country are participating in events such as this one tonight. That is because central to the mission of a Chamber of Commerce is our commitment as an advocate on behalf of the local youth. Investing in the education of our youth is crucial to the future of what our country stands for. But I'll keep my remarks brief and move right on to who the recipient is. We're very excited about it. We are proud to present the 2015 Southern Chester County Chamber of Commerce Achievement Award to Jonathan Sweet.
Thank you, Mr. Thomas, for your assistance in being thorough for 3 pictures. As evidence of my flip phone, I don't know if I could have done that. The Kennett Masonic Lodge Scholarship is given to a graduating student who has been an active as a volunteer in their community and shown a strong commitment to continuing his or her education. I'd like to invite Mr. Liggins of the Kennett Masonic Lodge up to present this award.
Good evening. I'm not a good public speaker, but I'm going to give it a shot. The Kennett Masonic Lodge is located on 121 Center Street over there. And what we do is we handle the pancake breakfast twice a year. And the mushroom festival, we serve the best mushroom soup at the festival. That's an invitation to come get some. We received some letters, and we're very, very good. We're going to choose one. And we're going to present a $1,000 scholarship to this winner, probably beginning of August, so all the brethren can meet our winner, who is Catherine Gallivan.
Our next award, the United States Coast Guard Academy recognition, will be presented by Lieutenant Miller. I'd like to invite Lieutenant Miller up to the podium. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lieutenant Jonas Miller. I'm currently stationed at U.S. Coast Guard Sector Delaware Bay in Philadelphia. I'm a search and rescue controller and operations duty officer for nearly 28,000 square nautical miles of water on the New Jersey coast, Delaware River, and Delaware Bay. In addition to my operational duties, I serve as a Coast Guard Academy admissions partner, as a local liaison between high school students and guidance counselors and the Academy admissions office. I personally am a 2012 graduate from the United States Coast Guard Academy. I'm here this evening on behalf of Rear Admiral James Rendon, the Superintendent of the United States Coast Guard Academy, to present an appointment to a member of the class of 2019. Ranked among the nation's most prestigious and selective institutions of higher learning, the United States Coast Guard Academy in New London, Connecticut is an academic and military community educating future leaders for America. Founded in 1876, it is the smallest of the nation's federal service academies. Each year, approximately 10,000 students inquire about admissions, and many go on to complete the application. Of those, approximately 280 will be appointed and sworn in this summer, the class of 2019. Since there are no congressional nominations, Coast Guard Academy appointments are based on merit. Therefore, the most qualified applicants are selected through a holistic review process. A scholarship valued at over $400,000, the United States Coast Guard Academy appointment offers a total integrated life experience. Our campus provides a secure, supportive, and highly selected, structured environment for a unique higher education experience, focusing on academics, athletics, leadership, and professional military development. As a representative on behalf of the United States Coast Guard Academy Admissions Office, it is my privilege to recognize Kirsten Sharp, who has received an appointment to attend the United States Coast Guard Academy. I'm not done yet. In a few short weeks, that's 25 days, not that anybody is counting, Kirsten will join a service that, on average, conducts 109 search and rescue cases, assists 192 people in distress, protects $2.8 million in property, seizes 169 pounds of marijuana and 306 pounds of cocaine with a street value of $9 million, investigates 6 special casualties involving collisions or groundings, flies 164 aircraft missions, logging 324 hours, services 135 aids to navigation, monitors the transit of over 2,500 commercial vessels through U.S. ports, and saves 10 lives. All this is done with a workforce that is smaller than the New York City Police Department. I personally have had the pleasure of working with Kirsten since she was offered this appointment several months ago. I don't know many prom queens that would go on to want to go to a service academy. Though I've only known her for a short time, I can tell that she's a natural leader and highly respected in this community. I was extremely impressed when she came to visit Sector Delaware Bay last month to see Coast Guard operations firsthand. You see, Kirsten isn't just choosing a college to attend. She has chosen to be a leader in a military service with a rich history and extremely diverse mission set based on maritime security, maritime safety, and maritime stewardship. Her decision to serve our country in its oldest continuous seagoing service is something that she, her family, and this entire community should be proud of. Appointment. By virtue of the authority vested by the Commandant of the Coast Guard, Kirsten Marie Sharp is hereby tendered an appointment as a cadet in the United States Coast Guard. This appointment is contingent upon acceptance thereof, qualification in accordance with the standards as defined in the regulations governing appointment and execution of the oath of office. For the Commandant, Rear Admiral James Rendon.
I guess that's a little bit of pressure passing your finals. Next, we have recognition from the United States Merchant Marine Academy. I'd like to ask Captain McDermott to please come forward to present the next recognition.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am Captain Buck McDermott. I graduated from the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy in 1988. I'm currently a retired captain in the Merchant Marine, captain in the U.S. Navy Reserve, and a captain in the U.S. Maritime Service, a service of professional mariners dedicated to training young men and women to be officers and engineers in the U.S. Merchant Marine. The Merchant Marine Academy was established in 1943 and is one of the 5 federal service academies with the same application and mission processes. During World War II, the U.S. Merchant Marine had the highest per capita death rate of any service, more than the Army, more than the Marines. During the war, 142 of our cadet midshipmen lost their lives. Kings Point is the only academy that continues to send our students into combat zones. Without the weapons and supplies delivered by the U.S. Merchant Marine, our warfighters cannot fight. We cannot bring the fight to our enemies, and they will bring the fight to us here at home. Grace Ann Werner. Miss Werner, you will not have much of a summer break. In just under 4 weeks, you will be one of only 256 appointees to enter Victory Gate at the U.S. Merchant Marine Academy located at Kings Point, Long Island, New York. Your parents, your teachers, your counselors, and your coaches have helped you to get that far. As a graduate, Ms. Werner, I can frankly tell you that getting there is the easy part. My class had a 33% attrition rate, a statistic that continues to recent classes. The class of 2015 is right now this week taking a 4-day U.S. Coast Guard licensing exam, the culmination of 4 years of study. If they do not pass this exam, they will not graduate. They will not receive a Bachelor of Science degree in Nautical Sciences and Marine Engineering. They will not receive a commission in the U.S. Armed Forces, any branch of service, active or reserves. And they will not receive a license to serve as navigation or engineering officers on ships of any tonnage, any horsepower, on any oceans or waterways around the world. To even qualify to take this exam, those young men and women spent a full year, roughly half their sophomore year and half their junior year traveling around the world training on ships at sea, with weeks, days, or sometimes only hours in the many interesting, exotic, and sometimes dangerous ports of the world. They were given stacks of sea projects to complete without their parents, without their teachers, or the ship's officers even, to remind them to get it done. As a result of the sea year, they had 4 years of academics jammed into 3 years on campus. They had to pass every single class, and now they are taking the single most important exam of their fledgling careers. Ms. Werner, are you ready for this challenge? Are you ready to serve the national security interests of your nation? Are you ready to be a King's Corner?
Yes, sir.
On behalf of the Academy Superintendent, Rear Admiral James Hellis, it is my privilege, my honor, to present to you your appointment to the United States Merchant Marine Academy Class of 2019. Congratulations.
Okay, at this time, moving on, we have the United States Military Academy at West Point recognition, and I'd like to ask Colonel Stowe if she would please come forward to present this recognition. Thank you.
Good evening. Dr. Barber, Mr. Fernandez, Mr. Thomas, graduates, parents, grandparents, family, and friends, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to present 2 of our graduates with their certificates of appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Their names are Hannah Reardon Shiflett and Thomas Ross Spell IV. These appointments are important, not just to these 2 students, but to all of us who call this great country our home. Since 1775, when our 13 North American colonies declared our independence from the Kingdom of Great Britain and won the American Revolutionary War, our liberty from the tyranny of one man, or one religion, or one belief system has rested on the shoulders of soldiers like Hannah and Thomas. Their selfless service and their sacrifice to our country is the price of our freedom. Hannah and Thomas have joined a very elite group. Less than 1% of the American people serve this country in military uniform. Hannah and Thomas are also part of the 8% of applicants who were admitted to West Point this year, making the Academy among the top 10 most competitive colleges for acceptance in the United States. In today's dollars, the academic scholarship value of a 4-year West Point education amounts to about $450,000. So we're about $50,000 more than the Coast Guard. The United States Army is a team. Hannah and Thomas did not join the Army team to win championships or to become famous. They joined because there is important work to be done, and only some people are able to do it. West Point has looked at Hannah and Thomas and determined that they can. Soldiers are brighter, better educated, better trained, better led, and better equipped than any team in history. They are doctors, lawyers, engineers, mechanics, aviators, cyber warriors, technologists, and combat troops, all prepared for whatever comes their way. You'll find them where the lights do not flash. And the only contract they sign is with themselves and their country. One day they may be asked what they did to make a difference in this world, and they can say, I became a soldier. Cadet Hannah Shiflett, please join me here on the stage. Hannah Reardon Shiflett. Hannah is the daughter of Bob and Sharon Shiflett. As a young child, she set her sights on West Point. For the past 4 years, she has been a varsity soccer athlete and a varsity lacrosse athlete. This past year, she served as a soccer team captain and a lacrosse team captain. She is a United States Lacrosse Academic All-American and was, not surprisingly, recruited by West Point to play on the Academy's Division I level lacrosse team. She was selected to attend the Keystone Girl State program and served as Vice President of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. She has been a member of the National Honor Society for the past 2 years and won the Congressional Scholar Athlete Award. Even after missing months of school due to a significant injury while playing soccer, she remained on the Distinguished Honor Roll. She is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America and serves as a certified youth soccer referee. Both of Hannah's parents served in the Army, and she plans to major in engineering at West Point. Hannah, on behalf of the President of the United States of America and the United States Military Academy, it is my honor and my privilege to present to you your certificate of appointment to the United States Military Academy at West Point. Kennett Thomas Spell, please join me here on the stage. Thomas Ross Spell IV. Is there going to be a fifth? We'll see. Thomas is the son of Tom and Ellen Spell. For the past 4 years, he played varsity tennis and was a member of the United States Tennis Association. For the past 2 years, he served as a tennis team captain. He also swam varsity and ran cross country. He served as a member of the Student Council for 4 years and as the Student Council president this past year and was selected to attend the Keystone Boys State program. He's been a member of the National Honor Society for the past 2 years and made the honor roll 7 times while taking 4 AP classes. He is a member of Reach Out to the Community, the Civil Air Patrol, and the Anti-Bullying Campaign. He took the AP exam in American history, so it is not surprising that he plans to major in history at West Point. Thomas's father also served in the Army, and Thomas will join his sister, Emma, also a Kennett High School graduate, who just completed her 2nd year at West Point. Thomas, on behalf of the President of the United States of America and the United States Military Academy, it is my honor and my privilege to present to you your certificate of appointment to the United States Military Academy.
If you could, please join me in a round of applause, not only for all of our service people that gave up their time to be here tonight, but anybody else who has served in the room that is present. I just have one request for Hannah. Hannah, having officiating experience myself, I'd like to know after you complete basic training, which is harder, basic training or officiating youth soccer. Okay, moving forward, the Society of Women Engineers Awards is a national level certificate of merit program to recognize and honor high school girls who have demonstrated excellence in the study of both mathematics and science and are active citizens of the school and/or community. I'd like to have Ms. Hightower of the Society of Women Engineers join us to present these certificates.
Thank you for inviting us to be here today. I'm a proud member of the Society of Women Engineers, having studied engineering at Georgia Tech. And tonight, I'm here on behalf of the organization to recognize 3 young ladies who are being honored this evening. The Society of Women Engineers was created as an organization to help women continue to succeed in the sciences and engineering. It was founded in 1950, and we began the Certificate of Merit Honors in 1970. I know, a really, really long time ago when we talk about history. But we continue today, and we continue to grow and to provide services to help young ladies as they continue to pursue careers in the engineering fields. Tonight, I'm pleased to recognize 3 young ladies with the Certificate of Merit of Honor to Megan Tandrick, Certificate of Merit High Honor, Erin Dooley, and Certificate of Merit Highest Honor, Julie Bates.
The Stephen R. Lawton Demon Robotics Scholarship is presented to the junior or senior class member of the Demon Robotics team who has made outstanding contributions to the team and has completed an essay describing what he or she has gained from being part of the team. I'd like to invite Mr. Lawton up to present this award.
When Dan Fulmar, one of the physics teachers here at the high school, and our son, Stephen Lawton, decided that they were going to put together a robotics team for the high school 4 years ago. My wife and I weren't sure what to expect. What we didn't expect was that we'd go to competitions and there would be hundreds of screaming teenagers, excited, enthused about seeing their robot compete against robots from other schools. We didn't expect that we'd have all these parents that would show up and volunteer their expertise and their time in teaching the high school students how to use things like power saws, circular saws, table saws, drill presses. I'm pleased to say we had no serious injuries in 4 years, and hopefully we never will. I didn't expect that we were going to be building 120-pound robots that would play basketball. I didn't expect we'd be building robots that would be throwing frisbees across the gymnasium. I didn't expect that one of those robots would throw a frisbee through one of the high school windows. I didn't expect that we would have so much fun with this, okay? I didn't expect that students would come up to us afterward and say that they hadn't realized that engineering could be so much fun. And I didn't expect that some of them would say that I'm going to go after an engineering degree, or I'm going to take some classes in engineering in college because of this experience. So it's been a wonderful experience, and I didn't expect all those things, but my wife and I are glad that they happened, all except for maybe the window. And so we liked the experience so much that last year we decided to start a robotics scholarship. And last year was the first year. This is the second year that we've done it. And each year we try and pick someone that really has gotten something out of the experience, somebody that has brought something to the team and made the whole experience better for having been there for everyone else. And this year we have someone like that, somebody that, although he may not have come to every competition and every build session and every meeting, he came to most of them. And when he came, he always came prepared, he came purposeful, he was energetic, and he was enthusiastic. And he was a pleasure to be with. So this year, we'd like to recognize Joseph, or as we all refer to him on the robotics team, Jake Nardosi.
Next up is the Fulton Bank Diversity Scholarship. And this scholarship is awarded to a Kennett High School student of diverse ethnic and racial backgrounds. The winner will be offered summer and holiday employment at Fulton Bank while attending college. The winner may also be offered full-time employment at Fulton Bank through the Fulton Financial Corporation Management Trainee Program. I'd like to invite Ms. Navarrete Olvera up from Fulton Bank to present this award.
Maria's going to do the presenting. I'm just going to do the quick speaking. So, on behalf of Fulton Bank, I'd like to congratulate all of the students who are here tonight, and to the 2015 graduating class. You're so close. All right. So, best of luck to all future endeavors. As a community bank, we've always recognized the importance of embracing diversity. In 2007, we launched a corporate-wide initiative to create diversity committees within each of the divisions across our footprint. The point was to support the multitude of cultures and ethnicities that we find within the communities that we service. The Diversity Scholarship Program originated from this initiative. We wanted to award a student of diverse ethnic and racial backgrounds who has excelled not only academically, but also in areas of leadership and community involvement. As in prior years, we received applications from numerous very qualified students, which really makes it a challenge for our selection committee, which Maria served on. Our award recipient this year embodies all of the requirements. Not only does she perform extraordinarily well academically, but she is also involved in numerous extracurricular activities. Also, as part of the scholarship, she will have a position with Fulton Bank throughout this summer, so we are thrilled to welcome her to the Fulton Bank team. So without further ado, it is with the utmost pleasure that I present our 2015 scholarship winner, Paige Reynolds.
This time, I'd like to turn the program over to Mr. Fernandez.
Good evening, everyone. I also would like to congratulate all of you, as well as the parents, family members, and friends for the accomplishment of our students here at Kennett High School. This is truly a special night for all of us, and we are really, really proud of their efforts and their success and their continued success once they graduate. At this time, the ESL Department Awards are given to Outstanding English as Second Language students, and I'd like to call out Mr. Jason Cordova, who is head of our ESL Department, up at the stage, please.
Good evening, everyone. I will have to admit that tonight's a little bittersweet for me. Although I'm extremely enthusiastic and proud of all the graduates today, it means that we're one day closer to having to say goodbye to the students that we've worked so closely with over the last 4 years. I'm fortunate in my position that I get to teach and also mentor the students basically for the 4 years that they attend Kennett High School. So as a result, it's kind of an extension of my family. So it's really heartbreaking for me today to have to say goodbye, but I'm extremely proud of each and every one of them as they begin the next chapter of their life. So tonight I would like to recognize Anna Corona, Daniel Larduno, and Luis Sanchez for going above and beyond this year.
The WIN Walk in Knowledge Scholarships are awarded to students who have been active members of the program throughout their high school career and who are pursuing a college degree. I'd like to have Ms. Loretta Perna as well as Mr. David Ellsworth please come up to the stage, and they will be doing the next two presentations. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Buenas tardes, todos. The WIN program serves all interested students who demonstrate a commitment to pursuing academic excellence, community involvement, and a post-secondary degree. The WIN Scholarship Fund was established in 2008, and it has remained successful through the local business community, most notably by the continuous generous gifts of Exelon Generation. I am once again honored to have Mr. David Ellsworth, Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of Constellation, presenting with me tonight. Seniors of WIN, I want to thank you for your diligence these past 4 years in striving to do your best in school and in your community. It has been a privilege to walk this path with you, and I have thoroughly enjoyed all of our moments together. On behalf of the Kennett Consolidated School District, the WIN teachers, the community, and Exelon, we wish you tremendous success as you continue your walk in knowledge. And now, Mr. Ellsworth and I are very pleased to present this year's scholarships and academic awards. Scholarships are $1,000 each, and awards range from $200 to $500 each. The WIN Scholarship is awarded to students who have been active members of WIN throughout their high school career, who have participated in all assigned activities, and who are pursuing a post-secondary degree. The following students, please come forward to be recognized and to receive the WIN Scholarship. Pamela Castillo Herrera. Janita Cintora Lopez. Christian Cordova Bernal. Viviana Diaz Perez. Giovanni Limas Ramirez. Adrian Lopez Orozco. Rodrigo Cordova Pedrosa. Luis Lopez Torres. Guadalupe Martinez. Monica Mata Lopez. Alejandra Orozco. Cecilia Renteria Mojica. Tanya Rodriguez Cintora. Eric Sandoval. The next presentation are the academic awards, and they are presented to students who participated in WIN activities their senior year and who are pursuing a post-secondary degree. The following students, please come forward to be recognized and to receive your academic awards. Blanca Aguilar. Ruth Aguilera. Cristina Avianera Valente. Emmanuel Bernal Mondragon. Eric Calisto Corona. Jonathan Camarena Zavala. Esberi Cordova Pedrosa. Juan Garcia Lopez. Lizette Hernandez. Cristal Mondragon. Yulady Ortiz Bernal. Abraham Villagomez Zavala. Diana Villagomez Zavala. Thank you.
I'd like to call on Mr. Jason Cordova once again for the WIN Special Recognition Award.
Everyone. Ms. Perna asked me if I could present the Special Recognition Awards to the following students. Once again, could everyone please give Ms. Perna a round of applause? She works extremely hard to make sure all these students can achieve their dreams. The Special Recognition Award goes to Ana Corona, Daniel Garduño, Jessica Gonzalez, Andrea Navarro, Denise Rojas, Luis Sanchez, and Gloria Villagomez.
Okay, the Hermanitas scholarships are awarded to the students who have been active members of the Hermanitas program throughout their high school career and who are pursuing a college degree. I'd like to have Ms. Loretta Perna and Mr. Alonso please come up for that presentation.
Hello again. The Hermanita Scholarship Fund was established in 2005 for Kennett High School girls who participated in the Hermanitas program. It is supported exclusively by Excellent Generation and the Mushroom Farmers of Pennsylvania. Tonight, I am co-presenting the scholarship with Mr. Pete Alonso, Vice President of Teatro Mushrooms. The scholarships are $1,000 each. The Hermanitas program is designed to encourage Latina girls to excel in school, plan for advanced education, strengthen the family unit, and participate as leaders in their communities. Throughout high school, the Hermanitas has volunteered at the following events: the annual Mushroom and Cinco de Mayo festivals, Kennett Education Foundation's Monster Dash, the Red Clay Creek Annual Cleanup Day, Dia de los Muertos, Familias Fuertes, and the Kennett Run. In addition to volunteering in their community, the Hermanitas hold annual fundraising events to contribute to the scholarship fund. And now, it is our pleasure to congratulate all of the graduating Hermanitas. The scholarship recognizes you for your loyalty and commitment to your studies, your school, and your community. We wish you great success as you continue to pursue your dreams. The following students, please come forward to be recognized and to receive the Hermanitas Scholarship. Pamela Castillo Herrera. Viviana Diaz Perez. Guadalupe Martinez. Monica Mata Lopez. Lucero Montero Acosta. Alejandra Orozco. Cecilia Renteria Mojica. And Tanya Rodriguez Cintora. Thank you.
The Shannon Strawley Scholarships are awarded to WIN students who give back to their community and again who are pursuing a college degree. I'd like to call on Mr. Strawley to do the next presentation.
Thank you. I'm Shannon Strawley's father. My beloved daughter Shannon had every advantage and resources that a young woman could have to be positioned for success. She was very beautiful, fun, compassionate, and intelligent. She did not have to overcome the challenges of learning a second language or adapting to a new culture, nor did she need to be concerned with her future college costs. However, she struggled with peer pressure, challenges at Unionville High School, and a broken heart. Today she would be 27 years old with a college education. Unfortunately, she made a fatal error in judgment. So the recipients tonight are very fortunate. Congratulations on your significant accomplishments and continued success at college. Could I present the awards to Tanya Rodriguez Cintora and Guadalupe Martinez?
Kennett Run Charity Awards are presented to the students who work closely with Kennett Run Charities to promote the fun run in all of the schools of the Kennett Consolidated School District. I'd like to ask Ms. Ringler-Friedrich and Mr. Generu, who will come up to do the next two presentations.
There's a lot of people here. My name is Nadine Friedrich, and I have been the race director for the past 4 years for the Kennett Run, and I am speaking on behalf of the Kennett Run Charities Board. I'm not a public speaker, so I am going to make this short, informative, but heartfelt. The WIN Group, I've had a great experience with them the last 2 years. What a wonderful group of hardworking, community-minded individuals. Last year, they helped me to found the Fun Run with the Kennett Run. This is an opportunity where $5 is given back from each race registration to the home school of the participant. In the last 2 years, they have helped to raise over $5,000 that were given back to the Kennett and Unionville schools on top of the other money gifted back to the community by Kennett Run. Whenever I need a volunteer, I need anything, all I have to do is call Loretta, and she has WIN students that are willing to do anything and everything on behalf of the Kennett Run. The WIN program does make up a large amount of the volunteers, not just for the race day, but all the pre-race day activities as well. Loretta, namaste. I recognize all the good in you. I'm so happy for you. I can't believe I'm crying. Loretta is willing to do anything, everything, and gives 100% to her students and the community. At this point, I'd like to call the following people forward to receive a $150 gift from the Kennett Run Charities. Of course, I have to say all these names after Loretta says them too. Yikes. Ruth Aguilera, Sabina Carbajal, Pamela Castillo Herrera, Esferi Cordova Ortiz, Rodrigo Cordova Pedrosa, Viviana Diaz Perez, Guadalupe Martinez, Monica Mata Lopez, Lucero Montero Acosta, Alejandro Orozco, Yulady Ortiz Bernal, Cecilia Rentiera Mojija, Tanya Rodriguez Cintura. If I could get a round of applause for all these individuals. I would like to recognize a student who went above and beyond while working with the Kennett Run Charities, and he created 2 motivational videos that promoted the race, and that is Adrian Lopez Orozco. Thank you so much for bearing with my non-public speaking abilities and my emotion. Loretta truly does really put herself out there in the community and really does help these students to achieve all the goals that they set forth. So a round of applause for Loretta as well.
The Longwood Rotary Club Award is awarded to a WIN student who shows exceptional character and whose words and gestures mirror the Rotary motto, service above self. I'd like to call on Mr. May to please come up for this presentation.
So I'm back. I had called Mr. May yesterday morning to arrange to meet him here at 5:30. He said, "Oh, you're going to be there?" He said, "I've got conflicts of interest. Would you please cover for me?" He said, "I'll be glad to make it up for you." So he'll be doing some yard work in my house this weekend. Cecilia Renteria, may I see you up here at the podium, please? The Longwood Rotary Award exemplifies service above self. At the Longwood Rotary, there are 85 active members, and all of us have our interest in giving back to the community in one way or another. I want to thank you for all of the work and time that you've given the past 4 years as a member of the WIN program. More importantly, we've noticed your sincere enthusiasm that you display when you volunteer to help with specific projects or activities. We worked together and had fun at the Longwood Gala. So at the Longwood Gala, we raised approximately $50,000, of which all of that goes back into the community. You've participated in the Adopt a Highway, a mentor to the middle school girls, and After the Bell, setting up and cleaning up at the Mushroom Festival, Cinco de Mayo festivals, assisting with Kennett Run charities, volunteering with the Kennett Education Fund Monster Dash, and with the YMCA for the Healthy Day Kids Plus, creating the video for the Longwood Rotary Gala this year. And Ms. Perna, I left her award on my chair. Would you mind? Thank you very much.
Okay, the Alma Newland Educational Fund Scholarship is presented to students with an unweighted cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or higher and must be planning to enter a human healthcare related profession. This year's recipients are Caitlin Buchanan, Catherine Gallivan, and Haley Jiang. The Widener University High School Leadership Award is designed to recognize those high school students who possess the character, courage, and competencies to effect positive change. This award was presented at the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia. This year's recipient is Aaron Dooley. Harvard Prize Book Award is awarded to an outstanding student in the junior class who displays excellence in scholarship and high character, combined with achievement in other fields. This year's recipient is Tulolupe Adetaye. I'd like to call our Library and Media Center Chairperson, Ms. Lisa Teixeira, to do the next 4 awards.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight I'm wearing two hats, the school librarian's hat, and also I am the lucky advisor of wonderful young women and men who belong to our humanitarian club. This year's club has been extremely active, and thanks to Miss Ann Carroll's awesome job as our publicity director for the school, we've had lots of good public relations for all of the good things that our club has done. So if Kavya Shetty and Maritza Maxwell would please come up, and I can tell you some of those wonderful things. It is said that leadership is practiced not so much in words as in attitude and actions. And Kavya and Maritza, through their actions, attitude, and leadership, have grown our club and served our community. We've raised thousands, I think it's over 4, I don't have the exact count, of dollars. We raised, collected 8 tons of food. We benefited local fire victims, earthquake victims, the Alternative Prom, UNICEF, the B+ Foundation, Anson-Nixon Park, and the park cleanup. And our big effort has been to bring greater awareness to the problem of hunger in our community. And through their stewardship, we'll be running a program this year where we'll be feeding 400 students at Mary D. Lang. And we will run a program here at the high school called Books, Bites, and Bites to provide additional support to students. So their compassion and their initiative has allowed us to sponsor concerts, bonfires, drives, exchanges, cleanups, sales, and a school-wide happiness campaign. And they certainly have brought much happiness into my life, and I will miss them very much. Please step forward. I know Anna's here. I don't think Crystal is here. Jorge Borges, the writer from Argentina, once wrote that he imagined that paradise would be a library. So I'm very lucky that I work in a little piece of paradise upstairs. Every year we recognize outstanding library users, patrons, and readers. And this year I wanted to recognize 2 outstanding students, Anna Corona and Krista Molina, who could not be here. And what makes them so outstanding is when they arrived to Kennett High School, neither one of them spoke a word of English, let alone read any English. And I don't know about you, but I know after my 5 years of studying French in high school, I don't think I would have been able to tackle difficult, challenging novels in French as much as my teachers tried to prepare me. And yet these young women not only pushed themselves to read and read a lot in Spanish, but now this senior year they only read, and they read massive quantities of books and hard, challenging, demanding books in English, as well as the pop young adult fiction that other students have enjoyed. And I thought it was such a testimony to them, to their perseverance, to their intelligence, to their work ethic, and I wanted to recognize them. And they're both heading off to college in September as well. So, well, that reading came in here. Our library is a very work-intensive environment, and Mrs. Danska and I are very, very happy that we have such a large and active and enthusiastic group of volunteers. And so I'd like to recognize them because of the happiness they bring to the school when people come in and can find the books and magazines all nicely organized and put back in the correct order. So I'd like to call the following students to come forward and be recognized: Curtis Edward Barlow, Karen Estrada, Taylor Hernandez, Celia Hervas, Nayeli Lemos, Emily Mallon, Marisa Mazzulo, Sofia Rios, Enrique Torres, and Guadalupe Ruiz. And ask these three to stay up, Sofia Rios, Enrique Torres, and Guadalupe Rios. They have contributed hundreds of hours of service and were committed all through the course of the year. And as Albert Schweitzer said, I don't know what your destiny will be, but one thing I know, only those among you who really will be really happy are those who have sought and found how to serve. So they have served their school through hard work in our library, and it's very appreciated. May service continue to bring you and those around you happiness. Thank you.
At this time, we're going to have a short intermission as the string ensemble led by Ms. Jessica Williams will perform.